apologies for the slight delay. I've got Heidi in the background here. Heidi, can you just give me a thumbs up? You can see my slides. Is that right? You can see the slides fine. You can see me fine. Okay. If that is the case, we're going to kick things off, guys. Good morning. Trust you had a great weekend. I was just having a chat with sales management a moment ago, Tim Vine specifically, about kind of auctions on the weekend. There's definitely a lot more stock on the market, that is for sure. Kind of bit of a mixed bag in terms of feedback on the marketplace. Chatting with kind of Georgie Todd about what she's seen in the marketplace. She definitely feels a little bit softer from the buyer's perspective. Tom Hector certainly feels like buyers not quite as strong as what we've seen, particularly over the last 2 weeks. This week's going to be a good test for the marketplace. I think Tom's got his Mad Wednesday coming up. 10 properties go under the hammer, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 o'clock on Wednesday for Tom. So that's going to be a good indication to where the market is sitting. So with that being said, as always, let's jump in. Let's have a look at what we have got. And just last chance, Heidi, give me a thumbs up. We're all good. Can you see the slides? You can? Yeah, we're all good. Okay, so auction results, guys. Highest price in the weekend was 10th Avenue St. Peter's. This one was Dan Oliver, sold for $2,205,000. You'll see in a moment. I think he quoted 175. Got a big result on that. Only 13 auctions across the group, so it was a quiet weekend for auctions. Clearance rate was 62%, so that's actually down quite a lot. $10 million worth of property sold. Average sale price 1.271. Days on market sitting at 19. So that. Pardon, sorry. We can only see the front slide. Well, one moment, folks. I'm just going to quickly fix this up. Guys, due to technical issues, we are just going to get through this pretty quick, right? So the week that was highest auction price, as I said, Dan Oliver, 2.205. Days on market sitting at 19. I'm going to pray that this is going to work. Is that working, Heidi? Yep. Okay. So these were the results. So as I said, Dan Oliver quoted 1.75 itself for 2.205. That's a big standout there. Troy Law, shout out there as well. Quoted 1.4, got it done at 1.32. Good job. Lincoln Marshall, I heard that was a great result. So quoted 900, had an offer at over $1 million, convinced the owners to hang out. They got a big result of 1.251. We had a few other properties that were held over and passed in. So overall, clearance rates for Harris were down slightly over the weekend. In terms of sales results, total number of open homes, 263. Good week, activity. So we listed 61. So activity, so stock volumes are definitely on the rise. We sold 44 properties. Days on market sitting at 20. Average sale price sitting at just over $1 million there. So clearance rates across the country. Combined capital cities at 69%, Sydney 71%, Melbourne 69%, Brisbane 63%, Perth was 80%, Adelaide was 81%, Harris was considerably down. We didn't beat the market on the weekend. Clearance rates at just over 65%. So a little bit of a soft weekend. We didn't have many auctions though, so probably not really a fair indication. Events and training coming up this week. We've got Growth Club. So critical points of difference for listing presentations. You've got to make sure you attend that one with Tim Vine. We've got Mastering Your Prospecting Plan with Imi Callister. Imi used to be the head of social media at REA, so you want to tune in for that one as well. We've got our quarterly business plan review coming up Thursday, 19th of September. We've also got our training schedule for September. November is now in diary and on Harris HQ. So we have a heap of training coming up between now and the end of the year. And final wrap up there is just regarding our spring listing competition. Anyone can play. They're the details there. Receive 1 entry for every 2 listings. Receive 1 entry for any whole office prospecting session that you attend, and 1 entry for any training session that you attend as well. What do you get? You get a $1,500 cabinet voucher for that competition. Also coming up next week, really looking forward, Tom Hector has got those 10 auctions on Wednesday. As I said, 10 auctions on Wednesday. Next week, we're going to do a pop-up Zoom training session to unpack how he went about launching those properties, and also what the results were and what he has learned from the marketplace. Stay tuned to your diaries for that. Guys, sorry about the market pulse. Probably the worst market pulse we've seen since we started broadcasting. The tech was appalling. My delivery was average, but we got there. We are done. We're going to call that a wrap, but you got the data. That's the most important thing. Heidi, we're going to get this out. We're going to get the slide deck out. Have an awesome week. Actually, in all seriousness, the market is back on. People want their properties listed. So guys, get on the phones, make those calls, prospect, sharpen your listing presentation between now and Christmas. This is when we get the heavy lifting done. So get up, get after it. Thanks, guys. Take care. Cheers.